Welcome to the DRS Greenhouse, Tuesday, December 3rd, DRS Wildcats, Magen David Warriors, interdivision rivalry game. I'm Hill Glubchuk alongside Jacob Berry. We're here for a spectacular game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very important game for DRS. They're playing a very good team in Magen David, and I think that DRS is getting their player Ezra Cyclic back, adds a lot offensively to them, and I think that this is a big win for them.
Yeah, DRS and Magen David have a lot of good games last year and previous years, and this should be a good one. On behalf of DRS Live, I'd just like to apologize to any viewers who may have been offended by any past comments made in any past live streams.
I think we should actually have a moment of silence for Danny Srilowitz. And Danny, I'm filling in big shoes here, both literally and metaphorically. Danny, beloved sports commentator, tragically ousted from from the job after controversial comments.
For good reason.
For good reason.
I think Danny can admit that as well.
But, hopefully I could just do a fraction of what he did.
Jacob, you'll be spectacular.
As will our team, hopefully.
Yeah, DRS Wildcats coming off a loss last week against Heschel. They lost by 15 points, dropping to 4-2 in the standings. They're in fourth place right now in their division. How important do you think this game is for them?
I mean, I think this will tell you how important it is. I've heard rumblings amongst DRS alumni on the team that there's actually doubt about them making the playoffs even. So I think this is a huge confidence booster for them. This is a very big game for them to beat a very good team.
Yeah, DRS with their usual starting five: Zach Brown, AJ Bennett, Shuey Steinberg, Joe Jawlensky, and returning from injury, Ezra Cyclic. Great to have him back. He should provide a huge spark to the offense.
Yeah, Ezra, he adds a lot to the three-point game especially. He really spaces the floor very well.
Yep. And it takes a few seconds usually to get the other team's starting five, as we have to have their backs to us. We have Entebbe, Cohen, and that's all for now, who we know. We'll get the starting five as the game goes on. DRS Greenhouse not so lively today, but Ezra Cyclic starts off strong. Misses layup, Shuey Simon with the rebound. Misses two. Rebound by Magen David. Kobe Cass has got riled up the greenhouse of four guys as Cohen thinks about the three, doesn't take it. Good start for DRS on defense. Jump shot, no good. Rebound by Valensky, looking to push.
Valensky's very smooth on the Valensky's very smooth on the fast break. Valensky actually has shown very good moves before.
Yeah, and that was a great outlet, smoothly just passing to Brown, and now he's at the line for a chance for 2 points.
Got to hit the free throws.
Yeah, and Ezra Cyclic that first shot. I think it's just getting back to the game speed. He'll be okay. What do you think?
No, I think Ezra just has to adjust a bit, but he'll be fine.
As Brown hits the first, puts DRS up. And Magen David already with the sub. Bijou checks in. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Checks in for Sultan. Coach has some adjustments for him. Brown on the second shot. That's good. Zach Brown, 2 easy free throw shots. By the way, free throws are one of the most crucial parts of Yeshiva League basketball. What do you say?
I totally agree. If a team's
as Magen David responds to a shot of their own,
if a team's missing their free throws, that literally can take away or give them the game. Free throws actually add many points to a game. Yeah. It's very important to hit them.
Cyclic gets up to 3 as DRS was easily able to break the famous Magen David press. Great job by AJ Bennett there. Valensky gives Cyclic. Cyclic with a shot.
Ooh.
That's long. Rebound by Magen David. Long pass. He has to pull out.
Ooh, good play by Brown.
Brown hits away from Masri.
And, DRS offensively might not have hit the shot, but I'm seeing very good ball movement by DRS. It's very good to see.
Yeah, good job. Ezra Cyclic confident early. Brown on the steal. Takes it away. He's got Cyclic.
Ooh.
Cyclic with the layup. That's good. Ezra Cyclic.
Beautiful no-look pass by Brown. That was beautiful. Wow.
Cyclic getting his rhythm back. Left-hand layup. Easy 2. The Siri has it. Kicks that to wing. Albert Siri. Probably the biggest weapon for Magen David. As he has it here at the top of the key. Pulls up for 3. That's good. Albert Nasiri with an easy 3-point jumper. That was effortless.
Wow. DRS really has to get up on that. They can't let them take threes like that. They've been taking shots a lot in this opening minutes, and DRS has to stop that.
Yeah, Nasiri, ton of championships on his belt. As easy pass to Bennett. That's good. Zach Brown, another assist.
Again, that's just very good ball movement. Great to see that. Great.
Yeah. Brown 2 assists already. Gives DRS a 1-point lead.
And Brown's also opening up with stellar defense, too.
Yeah. Always on top of the key. Ferocious. Shot from the wing. That's
Ooh.
good. That's his second. Magen David goes up 1-7-6. Approximately 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
And, you know, DRS runs that famous 2-3 that Coach Stein continuously runs. And when you're running that, you got to be very careful not to, Sicklick for 3, not to overcompensate for the top of the key.
As Bennett gets the offensive rebound, puts it in. Exactly like you said, it's very important to get out to the wings. That may be the weak spot of a 2-3. But A.J. Bennett, great offensive pressure there to grab the rebound, put it up. High scoring first quarter thus far. Cohen pulls up for 3. Great defense by Brown. Rebound goes back to Cohen, though.
AJ's got to get that.
And Tebby with the shot, no good. Follows the shot, gets the offensive rebound. Back to Tebby, blocked by Shuey.
You know, Shuey resembling that of Mr. Noodle, so some people say, having an excellent block as Brown finishes.
Defense leading to offense. Mr. Noodle does it.
Mr. Noodle with the block.
Great play by Brown. Puts DRS up by 3. Pass down low to BJ, I'm sorry. That's good with the foul. Bennett picks up his first. Magen David has a chance to tie it up at 10 here. 5 minutes left in the first.
And, you know, in the past few drives, DRS, they weren't really getting a lot of offense. They let up a lot of offensive rebounds. They really got to crack down on that. They have a lot of height, and I feel that they got to utilize that height. They have AJ Brown. They also have Mr. Noodle, as we say. So, you know, they got to get these rebounds.
Yeah, it's all about boxing out. It really doesn't matter your height. I mean, it's obviously a factor, but at the same time, boxing out is so important.
Yeah.
Valensky has it on top of the key. It's Sicklick. Back to Valensky. To Brown, down low. To Valensky for 3. That's good! Jojo Valensky, deep. 3-pointer. Magen wants a timeout. DRS up by 4. Great offense so far from DRS.
This was an excellent opening from DRS. Defensively and offensively, they might have had some defensive slip-ups, but overall they played well. Offensively, they're hitting good shots, and they're having great ball movement.
Yeah, I think Abrams happy about the timeout because now he could work on his defensive adjustments, and the offense, perfect so far.
Yeah, Abram trying to fire up the bench.
You know, in previous games, DRS had a really slow start offensively. You know, kind of just all dribbling around, not passing it to each other, putting up 4 shots. They've been so smooth. And as you said, Valensky on the fast break, Brown with the no-look passes, so smooth so far. And I think that's obviously a huge factor to why they're winning.
I think, you know, it's very big against a team like Magen, obviously, to come out strong against them because, you know, they're a very good team. And I think an early lead can go a long way.
I completely agree. DRS looking to press here. Brown and Sicklick in front. Dweck gets the inbound. Dweck passes to Nasiri. Pressured by Bennett. Nasiri dribbles around Valensky to Steinberg. And Tebby thinks about the shot, doesn't take it. Nasiri gets the loose ball. Cohen has it here. Guarded by Sicklick. Has it in Tebby. To the corner. That's good. Money.
Again, DRS has to watch these 3-point shots.
Dweck, that's his 3rd bucket of the game. He's at 7 points. As Brown looks to answer. No good. Bennett with offensive rebound. Pass to Brown. Right to Steinberg. To Bennett. Valensky's going to slow down. Jojo Valensky looking to take isolation. Floater. That's no good. He wants a foul. Shuey gets the rebound. That's no good either. Cohen with the rebound. Nasir looking to push.
Earlier in the game, you know, Shuey also he had a layup that I feel like he rushed. Shuey when he gets these layups and these rebounds down low, he just has to, you know, elegantly try to put it in. I feel like he rushes it a bit too much. You know, Mr. Noodle's got to be himself.
Yeah. As the ref calls his own timeout, checking to see if Soltz is okay. He seems to be hit on the head. Looks to be okay. And let's go back to DRS's last defensive possession. They're giving Dweck the corner wide open.
Yeah, they really got to get back
Can't
down
happen.
there. They can't overcompensate at the top of the key.
Yeah. Cohen has it here to the Siri. Cohen pressured by Brown. Slows it down. Let's see how DRS adjusts to this defense, to this offense. As Dweck thinks about a shot, doesn't take it. Goes down to Sultan. He tries to do the little alley-oop action, but wasn't there. Valensky has it. as Nahamias is looking to check in for Magen David. Bennett stripped of the ball by Cohen. And Tebby on the break. Nice bounce pass in Tebby, and he's fouled by Steinberg.
Wow. That was a very good bounce pass.
Did that go through his legs? I don't think so.
I don't think it went through his legs.
That was a great pass, though.
You know, I got to really hand out a compliment to the Greenhouse for really showing out tonight. You know, their leader, Harry Rudinsky, Kobe Kazan, and Shimmy Kirsch are really firing everybody up. And, you know, it's really hyping up the team. You can just tell their energy.
It's early. It's early. Fourth quarter comes. The Night Sitter guys who aren't learning will be here. It'll be fine. And Tebby hits the first, ties it up at 13 as Joseph Cohen looking to check in. And, Jacob, I'd just like to ask you something. Will we see David Cohen tonight?
Yeah, that's a good question. Honestly, I don't know because A.B. Lowe's minutes has been decreasing game by game, and I don't know if Abram is going to continue to roll with Lowe or if he's going to maybe try something new with David, but I think he's going to roll out Lowe tonight off the bench. But, you know, he's very famous for those five-man rotations that he runs.
That's true. Definitely true. So, interesting to see what Abram will do. I think David provides a spark that nobody else really has, but, you know, Abram ultimately knows what's going on.
Got to trust the process.
100%. Magen David up one here. Zach Brown looking to respond. Pass to Sicklick in the corner. He drives down low. Layup is good. Ezra Sicklick over the big 6'2" Sultan. Wow, what a
you know,
move.
he might be wearing a conservative yarmulke, but his play has been anything but conservative tonight. Sicklick has been shooting threes. He's been petting layups. He's been playing very well defensively. Sicklick is really providing a spark to this DRS team.
Yeah, it's great to see him back. Obviously a huge adjustment. Oh, can't let that happen. Nasir down low. Good defense by Bennett as the rebound goes to Sicklick. Nasir wants a foul. Ref's not going to give him one as Walensky slows it down here. DRS up 1. 2:22 left in the first quarter. DRS looking to build on this lead. Well, Walensky with a nice move. Pass it down low. Joseph Cohen blocked by Sultan.
They have a Mr. Noodle of their own.
Magen David looking to create offense from the block. Cohen's going to slow down. Goes to Dweck in the corner. Another shot for Dweck. No good. That's his first miss. Walensky has it now. He's going to slow it down.
And, you know, I think it's good for DRS to slow it down. The game was getting a little bit too fast-paced, out of hand there. It's good for DRS to just slow it down and try to get a
slow it down. Not so much. Ezra Sicklick, the big three-pointer. You'll love to see him back.
I love to see Sicklick back, shooting these deep threes. Beautiful.
It's amazing. You know, he was a little bit concerned about what his usage will be as DRS complete defensive breakdown. Anyway, Ezra Sicklick, concerned earlier in the day. I was talking to him. He wasn't sure how his minutes would be. Seems to be okay. It's great.
He seems to be completely in full tonight as Moshe Rose walks in with a swaggy outfit, igniting this DRS team.
Hopefully it'll ignite the Greenhouse, who has been relatively quiet.
Ooh, that might have been a backcourt violation.
Wasn't called. As Dweck has it in the corner for 3. No good, in and out. Sultan can't grab the rebound. That's going to go to DRS. Magen David looking to press here. Evidently not, as Sicklick is wide open. Are they playing a triangle too?
I think they are. I think they're trying to.
They're playing a triangle too.
Walensky and Brown. Yeah, they are.
Wow. Let's see how.
It's dangerous to leave Sicklick open like that.
That's true. Ezra's going to burn him. And AJ also.
I think DRS has to take advantage of this mismatch.
Let's hope so. DRS doesn't really know what to do right now. It's Bennett and Sicklick are having catch. Sicklick looks to drive, pulls it out, gives it to Bennett again. Goes to Joseph Cohen down low. Sicklick in the corner. Takes the drive, and it goes off his foot. That's going to go down.
And, you know, it looked like Sicklick had that shot, but he just hesitated and tried driving in.
Yeah, but Brown and Walensky had no idea what to do there. They have to recognize the triangle, too, and, you know, set picks for each other, maybe set up the offense better.
That's something Coach Abrams going to not be happy about after this quarter ends.
17 seconds left. I'm sure he's going to make the necessary adjustments. DRS holds a 2-point lead right now. As Magen David looking hold for 1. Goes to Dweck in the corner for 3. That's good. 6 seconds left. Bennett's going to take it down. Goes to Brown. Oh, almost. Doesn't hit off the fingertips.
DRS has to watch these threes. That's what, like the 5th, 6th. Sorry for the interruption there.
We apologize for those technical difficulties. 1 moment, please.
For that swaggy music. You know, DRS really has to watch them on 3 there. I feel like Magen's hitting a lot of open threes right now and contested threes. But they really got to emphasize making sure that they don't get that shot off.
Dweck is 2 for 4 from the 3 ball, 4 for 6 from the field so far. with 10 points, if my math is correct. I hope it is, out of their 19. So he's been killing them in the corners, which the 2-3 may be a little bit vulnerable towards. So let's talk about DRS's offense. We saw a little triangle 2 there at the end of the first quarter by Magen David. How do you think DRS is going to adjust to that for the second quarter?
I think with more movement. I mean, as you saw there, they were just passing back and forth between Ezra and AJ. They just seemed confused. I think now that they've seen it before, they can get a little bit more used to it. Once they get used to it, hopefully that Brown and they can try to set some picks for maybe Brown and Valensky. Valensky's a very smooth player, you know, and Brown isn't half bad himself. So I think they'll be totally okay running a pick and trying to get an open shot for one of them. I
completely agree. Magen David holding a 1-point lead. Really exciting first quarter, you know. Lots of points. You don't always see it in the Yeshiva League. You like to see the points being scored.
But I'd prefer a little bit more points for us and a little bit less points for Magen.
Of course. Let's see how DRS adjusts. Defensively, wow. Avi Mandela's checked in. A little bit of a big man going in down low. Let's see how he can react to the corners. Down low to Fulton, wide open.
Right away, defensively, they just aren't looking. They just aren't looking excellent. They gotta close all these gaps. I want to see more effort defensively.
Yeah, I mean, not to criticize Abram Stein, but I think Shuey Steinberg can be a good defender to Sultan. Siklik shoots a 3, that's no good. The outlet, Siklik tries to steal it.
That arm looks okay to me.
As Siklik with a great defensive play gives DRS the ball.
Showing off some football receiving skill right there.
Yeah. You know, as they're seeming really healthy right now, it's great to see. DRS, I'm sorry, Magen David still in the triangle too. Let's look to see the offense run through Bennett and Siklik as they have a regular zone on them. Siklik has it. Back to Bennett. Bennett's going to take it in on the Siri. He's stripped. Says off Bennett's leg, and that's going down. I didn't think that went off Bennett's leg, but, you know, the ref had a better view than we did, obviously.
Respect the call. And, you know, I don't really see more movement. I mean, I see a little bit more movement, but I think we need to be setting picks right now for Valensky and Brown.
That was a great strip by Nasiri to hit it off Bennett's knee, per the ref's call. Dweck heavily pressured by Brown. Great job to not give him the shot there. Nasiri slows down. To Cohen. Cohen to Dweck. To Nasiri for 3. That's no good. Bennett to rebound. He's got Brown. He didn't see him. Better be safe than sorry. As here's Valensky. He's going into Siklik for 3. No good. Magen with the rebound. Cohen has it. Nasiri to Dweck, wide open down low. Abram needs a timeout.
Defensively, they got to get their head in the game here. I mean, Magen comes out the game the second quarter with just a big run, and DRS really needs to try to get on this.
Yeah.
I think DRS just needs to slow the pace down, make sure that Magen doesn't get points, and just play some smart basketball.
Yeah, 4 points in the first minute and a half of the quarter for Magen David. They're up 5. You know, offensively, they still look a little bit confused, I'd say. Magen seemed to outsmart them so far, as a triangle 2 leaves no answers. Bennett, you know, is a good look. Great strip by Nasiri.
You know, DRS. Yeah, that little ding. You know, DRS boys like to see a nice little strip there, and that's good to see. If you're a Magen fan, my bad. I mean, whatever, bad joke. But my point is that yeah, no, AJ, and actually on another play, I think Valensky also, they had a shot, and instead of taking their 3 or a deep 2, they decided to try to drive in. I think it's actually smarter to try shooting off this team.
Yeah, let's see what DRS does now. Abram calling a timeout quickly into the second quarter. Surely making some adjustments here. Now it looks like Magen's in a man, which may confuse DRS even more. Yeah, Magen even in a full man here. As the greenhouse wakes up for the first time. Siklik for 3. That's good! Ezra Siklik. Bang! What a shot.
And you know, on a man, you're able to get you're able to get a player open for a wide open shot sometimes on a man. You just got to hustle.
Yeah.
Siklik's able to put one of those in.
Yeah, Ezra Siklik, second 3-pointer of the game. Cuts the lead down to 2. Cuts Magen's lead down to 2. As Brown with a steal here. Looking for the crossover. Gives it to Valensky. To Bennett. In corner for 3. No good. Siklik tips the rebound, but it goes to Sultan. Now it goes to the Nasiri. Stolen by Brown. Brown going to go strong. No good. Siklik with the rebound. That's good. Ezra Siklik, offensive rebound and putback.
You know, Zach Brown has been playing excellent defense in this first half of the game. He has, like 4 steals already, really showing hustle on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, takes him right away from the Nasiri. And Ezra Siklik might be the smallest guy in this court. Gets up for that offensive rebound and a putback. As almost another take back. Cohen for 3. That's no good. Magen crashes again on the offensive boards. Here's the Siri for 3. That's no good. Ball's on the floor. Valencia gets it. Gives it to Mandel. Mandel not accustomed to dribbling. Gives it right back to Valencia.
Mandel does not do that very often.
As Brown has here. Goes on the reverse. That's good. It falls in.
Wow.
That's a 9-0 run.
Beautiful step by Brown there. Completely faking out his defender.
Excuse me. That's a 7-0 run. But amazing nonetheless as DRS goes up 2. Now they try. Pascal has to go to Fulton. That's no good.
Coach Stein really he fired them up in that timeout right there. And the greenhouse is getting more lively also, may I say. Yeah,
the man defense of Magen completely fell apart. Interesting to see if they'll go back to the triangle 2, which led up 0 points.
I think they are right now.
No, they're still in a man.
Still in a man.
Or sort of. Bennett, the long 3, no good. The Siri with the rebound. Brown looks to steal up. He's called for the foul. You're going to get that foul call every single time as Brown, with the great sportsmanship, helps the Siri up. He knows he fouled him there.
That's what you like to see, just promoting that DRS value of Octus right there.
We don't mean to share propaganda or anything, but if you talk to Rabbi Kamenetsky, first thing he'll tell you is about the Octus. Brown shows the sportsmanship there. Back to basketball. DRS up 2. Cohen with the ball. The Dweck to Antebe. Back to Dweck for 3. That's no good. Brown looking to push. He's got Siklik. Great bounce pass. Siklik on the lefty layup. That's good.
And Ezra Siklik has been excellent for DRS offensively this half. Ezra Siklik has really provided a huge spark for them.
He's got 7 out of their last 9 points. DRS goes up 4 here. Now it's a 9-0 run. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Magen has no answers. Here's Sultan. Gives it to Nasiri. Great defense by Valensky. Puts up a 4th shot. Rebound by Mandel. Great defense by JoJo.
Excellent effort by Mandel there.
Brown passes it right to Sultan. And now Magen looking to push the Siri. Wide open layup. Smarter choice has got to be there for Zach Brown. They had the numbers. He's got to pull back, be safe there.
Zach Brown's having an excellent game so far, but you just got to be more careful than that.
Yeah. Avi Mandel not ready for the ball there.
Is he ever?
Well, his defense is great nonetheless. As Valensky gives it to Shuey, who's recently checked back in. We may have missed that. Steinberg, the backdoor cut to Brown. Brown loses the ball. Here's the Siri. Down 2, looking to create the tie. What a pass to Antebe as Magen quickly erases that 4-point deficit.
DRS really has to watch these fast breaks by Magen. Magen seems to be really killing them on these turnovers that they seem to be having offensively. They just got to slow it down a bit.
Albert Nasiri, before you realize it, will have 20 straight fast break points, so can't let that happen. Valensky, heavily pressured by Cohen. And he gives it right to Dweck.
Another turnover.
Dweck fouled on the ground by Siklik.
And DRS just have to watch these turnovers.
I'd say that's a smart foul by Ezra Siklik there. Foul on the ground. They're not close to the bonus yet. 3 more fouls till it's a 1-1. 2:47 left in the second quarter.
I totally agree with that. Ezra Siklik, the smart play there.
Yeah, tie game here. Really good contest so far. DRS has got to strengthen up on defense. Tighten up, excuse me. Mixed up some of the sayings there.
And DRS seems to be mixing up their defense.
As Dweck thinks about a shot, doesn't take it. Stripped away by Valensky. Great play as Valensky gives it to Brown. He sees Siklik. Spin move for Brown. That's no good. He's on the floor.
And Nasiri again.
Nasiri on the fast break.
Another fast
Easy
break.
2 points. Zach Brown slow to get up.
Zach Brown seems a little bit shaken up from that fall there.
Yeah, awkward fall there. He seems to be okay.
Again, DRS just they need to stop this fast break. The series seems to just be killing them play after play.
It's almost as if he's down low on one side and then 2 seconds later he's on the other side. Can't let that happen.
Right, he's like the Flash out here. He's just so fast.
Brown back on it. Stripped by Nasiri.
Another turnover.
Another strip on Nasiri. Great play. Cohen here. Siklik is called for the block. Good idea for Ezra Siklik, but honestly, I think he moved a little bit there. He'll be telling me off for that tomorrow.
We know he rewatches every game 50 times. So first of all, shout out Ezra Siklik. I know you're going to be watching this in around 10 hours from now. So hi.
I think the quote on WhatsApp was 100 times.
That might have been the quote, but either way, it's a plethora of times, as we know. So what's up, Ezra? And also, you're going to give us a little bit of hate on that.
Which is okay. We expect it. AB Low checking in for the first time. Probably Mandel. Pass goes right to Sultan. Let's all go. Bija with the rebound. tipped away by Lunty. Sultan with his long arms back to get it. It's no good. Rebound goes right to Cohen. And Nasiri with a... Magen gets a third offensive rebound in a row. Nasiri has it. The alley-oop pass to Sultan's no good.
One of these days, it looks like Sultan's going to be able to alley-oop this. This is actually...
Yeah, his fingers were touching the rim, and he barely jumped.
I mean, the kid seems to be, what, like 6'4", 6'5"? He's just...
I said 6'2" before, but I think it may be a little bit more than that.
I mean, because Shuey Steinberg's around, what, like 6'2", 6'3", and Sultan seems to be taller than him.
Wow, yeah, you're right. Sultan has 2 inches on him. Makes Shuey look small. AB and Siklik playing catch here, looking to create some offense. Siklik pulls up for 3. Oh, in and out. Ezra wanted that one. Good look for Ezra, who, as we know, can hit from anywhere. Nasiri looking to attack. Goes through everybody.
That was butter.
Got to give credit where credit is due.
That was a beautiful play by Nasiri.
How did he just went around everybody.
He's cutting this defense apart. He just seems to be carving them up every single time he has the ball.
Yeah, 8-0 run for Magen David here, which completely took away DRS's momentum. DRS got to gain that back now. AB with the shot. No good.
You know, you don't see a shot every day from AB. He doesn't really shoot that often.
Good to see his confidence building as Nasiri goes right back. You know, he just turned on the Jets, gave it right to Entebbe for the easy layup. Brown looking to respond. He's got called for a foul. Does a little, wow, that was pretty acrobatic by Zach Brown after the foul call there.
Yeah. I mean, DRS doesn't make playoffs. You know, he has an off-season thing to do in acrobats, maybe.
As Sakai checks in for Sultan. Good minutes for Sultan to provide some.
These final 37 seconds are extremely crucial for DRS.
Yeah, DRS could cut this lead. Valensky looking to do just that. And he does just that. Joe Javlensky cutting the lead to 4. Great pull-up. 30 seconds left. Magen's looking to hold for 1. Cohen taking his time. AB giving him his time. 20 seconds left. AB taking a step up. As it goes to Nasiri. Dangerous with ball. As we hear Kenny Siklik say, don't let him burn you because he's capable of just that. But now Entebbe has it. 6 seconds left. Cohen drives it in. The floater. That's good. 2 seconds left. Valensky going to heave up a shot. Hits the ceiling. And we're at halftime. 6-point lead for Magen David here. So that was a pretty exciting second quarter. Magen came out of the gate and came out with 4 quick points. DRS called timeout, came out with 9 straight points. Magen answers with 8 points.
I mean, yeah, that was just an extremely streaky quarter for both teams, honestly. And DRS, to sum up this half, they're not playing awfully, but 2 things that they gotta fix up. 1, defensive rebounding. They can't let up these offensive rebounds for Magen. 2, they got to be smarter offensively. They can't have these turnovers. It leads to a fast break every single time. They just seem to be scoring over and over again off these fast breaks.
Yeah, it's just that. We'll get back to you in the beginning of the second half in approximately 7 minutes. Stay tuned. Welcome back to DRS Live for the second half. We've had a great contest so far. And before the second half begins, I'd just like to welcome an old friend of DRS Live, Danny Srolowitz. How you doing?
I'm good. Just want to give a couple quick thoughts. First of all, absolutely nothing from the DRS offense. DRS raised $4 billion, right, when they could have just used all the bricks from the basketball team. Absolutely atrocious. They can't buy a bucket. Mandel's a great player, but when he was dribbling, it looked like he's never seen a basketball before. And just a couple thoughts. Again, all around, just shut down and all his cousins on Magen David and play well. This isn't Magen Abraham.
Thank you, Danny Srolowitz. We're happy to have you on DRS Live. Jacob Berry, how do you feel about that?
I mean, that just goes to show you I'll never be Danny. I mean,
yeah,
there's only one Danny. Danny's just you love him. You gotta love him.
Living in his shadow.
It's a big shadow.
It's okay. It's a good shadow.
Oh yeah. That was just. He has 30 seconds of time, and he has 30 seconds of speaking, and our 10 viewers are probably cracking up.
By the way, DRS Live viewers, if you want to record that, I suggest you do it now. That clip very well may be taken off DRS Live before the game is published.
We very well might have to edit that out.
So record it now, screen record it, do whatever you want with it.
Get that viral.
Back to basketball. We're about to start the second half. We touched on it at the end of the first half, but DRS, defensive breakdowns.
I mean, yeah, and you know where it stems from offensively, not turning over the ball. A lot of these points to Nasiri have just been off the fast break of them turning it over offensively. Defensively, their only problem really is watching the three ball. I think that the main problem is just slowing down the offense, playing smart basketball, and just not turning it over.
Yeah, you know what I think DRS could use right now?
What?
I think they could use a little Svarty on Svarty action. David Cohen.
A little David Cohen.
To guard Albert Nasiri. Shut down. Avram Stein doesn't realize his potential. Do you know, when David plays basketball, we played him in Store Staff Leagues, he's water. And I don't use that term lightly, Jacob.
He's literally dripping as he walks.
He's knockdown shooter, shutdown defender.
I mean, maybe that's why they keep him on the bench. You got to keep a nice water cooler on the bench for the team.
He'll be ready come playoff time. Anyway, DRS starting with the ball. Start the second half. Bennett to Steinberg. Back to Siklik. DRS on the more friendly rim, as we call it here in gym periods. As the greenhouse wakes up, let's see what DRS has in store. Bennett with the ball. Give it to Valensky. Pressure by Cohen.
That's a smart box out by Valensky.
Yeah,
right
doesn't want to pressure at the corner. Backcourt situation. Great play. Great IQ play by George Valensky. Inbound by Siklik to Bennett. Bennett to Siklik. Call for the Yeshiva League travel.
I mean, these refs they're here to kill us with these travels.
But at the same time, it's for every single team. You're never going to see it in the NBA or college basketball.
In
but
the NBA, you can sprint to the hoop and it's fine.
Every single Yeshiva League ref will call that 100 out of 100 times.
I mean, they just hate feet. They just hate watching feet move.
That's true. Here's Dweck, thinks about the shot, doesn't take it. Doubled by Siklik, but now it's down low. Back to Dweck for three. That's no good. But seemingly a pass to Albert Nasiri, as he is, again, just at the right place at the right time due to the lack of efficiency by DRS.
I mean, it's just crazy that the whitest kid on the court seems to be the most effective. I've never seen such a thing for a Svarty team. He's not missing any shot.
Yeah, as here's Magen David again on the fast break. Great defense, but a foul is called by Bennett, I believe, on Dweck, as Magen building their lead to 8, and Dweck's at the line for 2.
I mean, DRS has to recover from this. Right now they're currently down 8, opening up the second half, and they just really need to try to have a little rally back here because you don't want to go back. You don't want to be down more than 10 against this team.
Completely agreed. Well, Dweck's getting there as it's a 9-point lead. Lots of time, though. Just under 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Wow, you hate to see it.
I think, was that Ezra Siklik who was called on the violation there?
Siklik or Shuey Steinberg, someone on their side.
A little bit too jumpy.
As Dweck is given a second chance. Oh, that is, wow.
It's all part of Hashem's plan.
100%. As Dweck capitalizes on the second chance. Here's Sicklick with it. Gives a down low pass to Brown. And it stays DRS's ball as it hit off Magen David's leg.
And offensively, DRS just they have to be smart. I
Yeah, it was a good look.
I don't like these penetrating passes. I think that they just got to try to work the outside, get smart shots. They just got to slow it down.
Yeah, it was a good look, but not such great efficiency. As another good look, Brown's to handle the pass cleanly. Goes to Steinberg. Steinberg to Bennett. Bennett back down the middle to Steinberg. Goes up strong, and he's fouled.
Excellent play by Steinberg.
Yeah, he's big, and Sultan
Very
not
big.
in the game for Magen David right now. He's
the tallest on the court
with
by a lot.
Yeah, by 3-4 inches. Gotta get it down low to him. He's gonna get fouled. He's gonna put it in. That's a great offensive possession. As he hits the first, smooth on the free throws.
And that was a very good play by Shuey. But again, he just slightly better touch at the rim would make all the difference.
Yeah. He's looking to score a second free throw here.
I like that the loudest thing the greenhouse has done is trying to shush the crowd for Shuey Steinberg's foul shot.
Hey, it's progress. Oh, and the series with the Euro step, no good. Good defense by Shuey. That was a nice Euro step, though. A little Russell Westbrook flashes.
A little James Harden flashes right there.
Yeah, Sicklick for three. It's good! Ezra Sicklick! Bang! Cuts the lead down to 5. 6:13 left on the clock.
What a clutch three by Ezra Sicklick, just finding the hoop when we need it the most.
Yeah, as it goes to Tebby, down to Nasiri. And the rebound, the layup's no good. DRS looking to push again. Brown going on Cohen. And it's good! DRS cuts the lead down to 3 points, just like that.
What a play by Zach Brown, just taking the contact, being a very smart player, and just scoring.
And if you didn't hear the greenhouse then, you hear him now. 3-point lead for Magen David. Momentum in DRS's favor. Gotta keep it that way. Cohen has it here. Looking to answer. The series, just a couple layups of recent. Looks for a 3, that's so good. In and out. This rim.
Not the most generous.
Not going to give you any rules.
You do not want to ask this rim for Tzedakah on a Friday because it's just not a generous rim at all.
Yeah, Abram Stein calling a timeout.
I mean, you got to trust the process.
Yeah, I don't know why.
He doesn't play David. We got to trust that. He's calling timeout here. We got to trust that.
I mean,
he's the coach for a reason.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes DRS will give up bucket after bucket, and
just no timeout.
It'll just leave him there to rot. But here, when the momentum is in DRS's favor, the greenhouse louder than it's been the whole game. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Maybe Zach Brown has been a little shaken up. That may be a contributing factor to why this timeout was called.
No. I don't like this timeout at all.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna make excuses.
I'm happy you put it that way.
I will not make excuses.
I wasn't gonna put it that way. Thank you for.
No, I'm not being politically correct here. I don't know what this timeout is. We just gotta be smarter than this. Very simple. DRS is just very famous for their stellar coaching and championships, but this is just something they can't do.
Yeah. So let's see what they have to do. They're one Ezra Sicklick 3 away from tying it up.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that happens fairly often, so it's very easy for them to just tie this right back up.
Yeah. Magen David still in the apparent man defense. Brown being heavily pressured by Bijow, I believe. Gives back to Sicklick. Bennett in the corner. Back to Sicklick. Thinks that's a deep 3. Goes out to Bennett. To Steinberg. To Brown. Easy. Give it go.
Wow.
The handoff from Shuey Steinberg to Zach Brown.
Wow. A 6'5" quarterback, Shuey Steinberg.
Yeah,
with the handoff.
don't doubt Abram. I'm sure he drew that play up exactly how it went.
Wow, Abram, you're watching this in post. I'm sorry.
Jack looking to answer, and he does. Silences the greenhouse, but still a one-possession lead for Magen David. Great offense going on here in the third quarter for DRS.
Just excellent ball movement.
Once again, started slow, but they're able to adjust. And what I like is they're working the offense through Shuey now, which is, I think, a great advantage as it's a jump ball, Magen David's ball.
I mean, when they were trying to run it through AJ and Sicklick, it got a little bit of a stale offense there. So I think it's very smart of them to try to get as much ball movement as possible, try to get good shots here.
I think Magen's coach acknowledged that as Sultan checks right back into the game, able to combat Shuey Steinberg's great play as of late. Hugeness. That's a good way to put it. As this area goes, great defense by Bennett. Valensky has now looking to push. Sicklick for 3. Oh, in and out as the series jumps over Steinberg, but it goes to Bennett. He takes it right back out.
And Brown again with a very, very, very key pickup there where he hit it to AJ.
Yeah. Now Bennett has it. Gives to Steinberg down low. Goes up strong. Again off the back rim. Good offense from Shuey Steinberg, though.
Excellent
as he gets his own rebound. DRS working a long offensive possession. Brown has it. Guarded strongly here. Gives to Siklik. Siklik to Shuey. To Brown on the cut. And that's good. And then he's fouled. I'm sorry. Great play again by Shuey.
Again, just excellent ball movement by DRS. They're trying to get that pass to try to penetrate the defense and just go for that layup, and it really seems to be working for them.
You know, Shuey Steinberg is playing fantastically. I know those 2 layups. I know.
Look, we talk about David playing. Shuey seems to be the answer at point guard here. I mean, he's just the offense is running through him. He's just playing excellently. Great playing by Shuey.
As Brown hits the first, you know, it's good to see how when you get it down low, all the guys can cut down from where the ball is, and Brown at the line because of just that cuts the lead to 2, looking to make it a 1-point lead for Magen David here. 3:40 left in the third quarter.
And before they actually had a few plays where they tried getting it down low to Brown, but he dropped a few passes, so to say. So it's good to see that he's able to catch these passes and go right into the defense.
Yeah, as he hits the second, easy. No press from DRS here. 1-point game here. You know, it was getting a little scary. It was an 8-point lead early in the third quarter. 1-point lead here. Greenhouse is slowly but surely waking up. And Tebby has it. Cohen for 3. And that's good. Greatly contested by Siklik, but not enough as Cohen. It's a silencing 3.
You hate to see that.
Yeah, 4-point lead. Siklik guarded by Fulton. Not going to shoot over him from there. Brown has it here back to Siklik. Shoots it. It's good! Bang! Ezra Siklik!
Answering right back after a 3 by Magen.
You know, if he was injured, you don't see it here.
Not at all. This kid seems healthy. And he's hitting 3s left and right.
Yeah, pulls up for everywhere. As Brown steals it, he's going. Gives to Siklik. He's blocked, but fouled. Ezra Siklik fouled by Cohen. He has a chance to put DRS up for the first time in what seems like a while.
Excellent series of plays by DRS there. I mean, excellent playing by Siklik with the shot. Brown showing, again, excellent defensive and offensive effort, just stealing balls left and right, hustling with that Westbrook mentality. Really great playing by DRS. Hopefully they can try to tie this game up.
As Siklik's good on the first, add that to the sum of points that I am currently trying to find out how much it is. 21 points for Ezra Siklik.
Wow.
Can you say it's great to have him back?
I could say it's excellent to have Ezra Siklik back on the court.
That's a rare free throw miss. Keeps the game at a tie. As Brown right there, but he's called for the foul. Ooh, Zach Brown's not going to like that call when he watches it tomorrow. And I don't like it either.
I mean, look, you don't get every call. The ref saw what he saw, and we just got to respect the call.
Yeah.
That was a nice series of raps by me right there.
Yeah. Tie game here, you know. As DRS is in some type of press. Goes to Nasiri. He's pressured. Oh, Dweck called on the travel.
Wow.
The feet shuffled, and no remorse there from the refs. And, you know, DRS had one. Magen has one here. Evenly called by the refs.
Evenly called.
Let's give credit to the refs. You know, we've had some critiques for them, but overall they've had a great game. Bennett goes up, no good. And Magen David's ball.
Down. No, I mean, the refs, they're being fairly consistent calling for both teams here. They aren't making any atrocious calls. You got to hand it to the refs when they ref a good game, doing what they're being paid to do very well.
Yeah. DRS, great awakening on offense here. Tie game. Let's see if they can hold their defense. And I mean, it wasn't DRS's job, but they get the ball back. Great play.
Yeah, the Magen coach does not look very happy about.
Well, yeah, you know, those happen. Can't get too mad at Cohen. Bennett gives down to Steinberg. Back to Bennett for 3. Oh, rims in and out. Poblensky's there for the offensive rebound. Takes a 3 of his own. And it's good!
Shooting from behind the hoop.
Jojo Volensky.
Corner.
You know, he didn't even hesitate. DRS up for the first time in a while. Greenhouse is loud. As Cohen for 3. That's good.
Right back. And, you know, every time DRS seems to get a little bit of an edge off this team, Magen just seems to come back right away.
Yeah, Cohen with his straight 6 points. You know, Nasiri has been silent in this quarter. They've got to shut down Cohen as well, though. As I'm sure Magen will be paying attention to Siklik and Volensky here. Bennett. Steinberg for the pull-up. That's short. You know, he's got that shot in him.
I mean, again, just Shuey needs a little bit more touch on his shots there.
As the layup rims out. But it goes right back.
Right
Dweck
back.
has it for 3. That is no good either. You know, a few lucky breaks there from DRS.
Just going back to what I was saying before, Shuey Steinberg, you know, excellent player when he's.
Dang! I'm sorry.
Sicklick.
I'm sorry for cutting you up, but it doesn't matter. Ezra Sicklick for 3.
Sicklick, scoring his mid-20s points.
Yeah, somewhere around 24, 25.
Wow. But back to what I was saying, you know, Shuey's an excellent player, and he was playing very well before, but if he's able to finish down low for this team, then it would be a
Yeah,
totally
great
different
defensive
thing.
play there, as you were saying. As it goes to Brown, the Euro step, no good, and Cohen gets the rebound on the floor. Good look. Now Nasiri has it. Looking to answer. And he's fouled.
And, you know, Brown, great play by Brown there, but he actually had Sicklick cutting in on the other side.
Yeah,
there.
Brown a little shaken up. You know, he seems to have been dealing with a slight injury throughout the whole game. Bennett with his foul, that's maybe his 3rd or 4th. Gotta be a little careful there. I didn't like that call. I wouldn't put it on the atrocious level, but I don't like that call. That was great defense. I'm sorry. No, that was great defense. That was a bad call. As Nasiri easily hits the first. And Tebby checks back in.
And, you know, DRS just they have a 2-point lead right now. They might be a 1-point lead after this free throw. They gotta be aggressive and they gotta be smart with this.
Yeah, 36 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Shaping down for a great 4th quarter. What do you say?
I mean, yeah, this is shaping up to be a very good and exciting game. A very key game for DRS.
Yeah, completely agreed. Bennett here, 26 seconds. DRS may be holding for 1 here with a lead. Smart job.
I mean, if DRS wins this game, that's just as I said before the game. It was a huge confidence booster to beat such a good team.
Yeah, let's get there. 1 quarter left after 12 seconds left here. Sicklick deep 3, no way! Oh my God!
He doesn't miss!
Hold for 1, no! Oh my God! The Nasiri looking to answer, and he hits it. I don't know what to say. Ezra Sicklick is on fire.
Someone call the fire department because Ezra Sicklick is hot. The man is not missing. Every shot seems to go in.
I think David Cohen could just water him down as he is the dripping man.
I mean, imagine if David Cohen was on this offense right now.
By the way, Nasiri.
But Nasiri with that dagger.
Silent all quarter. DRS doing a great job.
Is there a stopping Nasiri? Whenever we seem to stop him, he just seems to creep back into play.
Yeah, 4th quarter has got to be tough. It's going to be tough guarding him, 100%.
But, you know, DRS still goes in with a 1-point lead. They just got to play smart.
Yeah, what a turnaround. You know, we were critiquing Abram for calling timeout. It was 39-36 Magen David when he called that timeout. They had momentum. But that timeout created even more momentum, I'd say.
I mean, yeah, we were, in retrospect, completely wrong. Coach Stein drew up a beautiful play immediately after the timeout. They had an excellent offensive play, and they just wanted a little bit run of their own.
Yeah, I mean, there were 2 threes by Cohen at the top of the key, and that 3 by Nasiri. DRS has got to be stronger.
The entire game.
Hypothetically speaking, this could be a huge lead for DRS right now. They've got to be a little bit tighter on defense.
I mean, yeah, the entire game just in terms of letting up rebounds, letting threes happen. They haven't really let anybody in the paint, but DRS's defense needs to be a little bit more tight there. They need to try to get to people when they're trying to shoot.
Completely agree. DRS will start with the ball for the 4th quarter. Yeah, DRS will start with the ball for the 4th quarter.
These next 8 minutes are crucial to their season.
You know, difference between 5-2 and 4-3. Not only if DRS wins, they'll be tied with Magen David and have the tiebreaker against them. Big 4th quarter here. Valensky has the ball, guarded by Cohen. Crossover pull up. That's good. Wow. You know, showing some flashes of Gideon there.
Wow.
That was a great pull up. DRS. The early start.
Just again, he's just such a smooth player. Every time he gets the ball and he makes a move and he shoots, it just looks so smooth. And he's hitting a big
Cohen,
shot right there.
Think about the 3. Nasiri gives it to Dweck. Doesn't take it. Pressure by Valensky. Almost fouled. And Brown now is called for the foul.
I don't know if I agree with that call there. Brown, he seemed to play pretty clean defense. Brown seems to be a little bit fired up after that call.
You know, you don't see the classic chance from the greenhouse tonight, and I don't love it. Gotta be stronger. Zach Brown's gotta be a little smarter on defense. As that, I believe, is his 3rd foul. Let's hope it's his 3rd foul. If it's his 4th, he's in big trouble. As Cohen has it here. Get it to Antebi. To Nasiri. Sultan in the corner. He shoots it, and it's good. Sultan.
A rare shot from Sultan.
I didn't expect that. I don't think AJ expected that either.
So you know what's funny? Actually, on YouTube the other day, I was watching some basketball things. I found a clip of Thon Maker hitting a bunch of threes, and that was very that reminded me a lot of the video that I watched there.
That was a little similar. You know, he didn't even jump.
I mean, does he need to?
As Shuey goes strong on Sultan, that's good. Mr.
Noodle.
Sviut is ahead of DRS Live.
The spaghetti.
DRS Live leader Sviut calls it Mr. Meatball. As Entebbe has it, and it goes right in. Can't happen by DRS. 1 point for DRS now, but great play by Shuey.
Just every time DRS has an upper hand, right away they just seem to fire back.
As AJ Bennett loses the ball.
And you know, before you mentioned the greenhouse, again, the atmosphere for this game I feel like should be a lot better than it actually is. The greenhouse needs to be a little bit louder here to try to fire up the DRS troops.
Yeah, and AJ Bennett's got to be smarter. You know, they had so much momentum, and he can't lose the ball like that. As this area goes right over Steinberg, gives Magen David back the lead.
Wow, it's hard to go over Shuey like that. You know, he's so big, and for him to have that touch on the ball is very nice.
Seemingly effortless. Yeah, here's
Honestly,
AJ with it again.
for him, probably effortless.
Yeah, AJ has it. Almost loses again, but here goes to Steinberg. Steinberg stripped by Nasiri. He's taking it. Fouled by Cyclic. What a smart foul by Ezra Cyclic, which I believe is only his second foul. Great job.
And, you know, in the first half also, Cyclic made some very smart fouls. Cyclic's just a very smart player. He knows he has very good awareness of the court, and good foul by Cyclic. Yeah,
high IQ play by Ezra Cyclic there. Magen back with the lead. 5:55 left in the third. You know, DRS has got to tighten up. They're missing. They're playing such a great game of basketball. It's just the small things that have got to be stronger. Cyclic almost picks up his third there. But as Dweck has in the corner, goes to Cohen. Sultan down low to Entebbe. That's no good. Entebbe hits out to Cohen. Thinks about the jump shot.
And again, just not getting rebounds is hurting DRS's defense right now.
100%. The series has here on the wing back to Cohen. Cohen back to the series. Entebbe has it. Stripped by Brown. Bennett has it. Slows it down, gives it to Valensky. Smart play by AJ there. Doesn't want to force any more turnovers. Valensky gives it right to Sultan, actually. I was going to say Steinberg. Not such a smart play as Brown seemingly less.
Mr. Noodle with the block!
Yeah, you know, I was concerned about what was about to happen there. Brown seemingly letting the series kind of walk past him, but Shuey,
and you know,
continues his fantastic play.
Offensively, again, they just got to slow it down. They just got to try to set their entire system, and they just got to recognize the situation happening right now and just try to be smart and slow with the ball.
Yeah. Entebbe pull up there. That's good. Magen David by 3. You know, wide open shot for Entebbe. Here's Cyclic with it. Oh, makes Dweck slip a little bit. That was a good move by Yetro. Wouldn't say it was a crossover, but, you know, good for him.
Well, Brown tries of crossovers.
Yeah, Brown tries one of his own. You know, got to get the ball of Cyclic and Valensky here. As great pass by AJ. Can't blame AJ for that one.
Excellent pass. But again, Brown, before he went on a streak of catching the passes and really hitting them a lot down low, but just a drop by Brown there on a beautiful pass by AJ.
Yeah, and I mean, I just said it a few seconds ago. Cyclic and Valensky have been dominating. And Dweck opens up the sleeve a little bit for Magen David. 6-point lead.
No, but going back to what you were saying, I think offensively, in order to try to get back into this game, especially it's a 2-3-point, meaning it's 6 points, 2 threes will get us right back into the game. I think it's very key to try to get Cyclic and Valensky and Shuey involved in this right now.
Bennett drops the ball, but now it goes up. He's blocked. Simon Reed blocked by Sultan. The series has it. To Entebbe, and he scores. 8-point lead now for Magen David. Less than 4 minutes left. Magen David completely opened this up here.
And DRS there offensively, I mean, AJ had a shot, he dropped it, he tried going for not the smartest layup, and DRS just needs to they just need to step up. A timeout here by Coach Stein would be good.
Jump ball in Magen's favor. Yeah, as you said, timeout for Abram here. Something's got to change, you know. Bennett and Brown, sloppy play right here. You know, Cyclic and Valensky, they haven't really been giving opportunities as they've been contributing the main portion of the offense. Shuey's been great also, but they're not really working to him enough. You know, DRS has got to do something quick because time is dwindling.
I mean, DRS's offense is resembling just dysfunction right now. I mean, they're just not doing it. They keep on turning the ball over. They got to step up. They just got to be smarter with the ball. They got to stop turning the ball over, and they just got to be slower with it.
Yeah, Coach Stein cooked something up magical here. Magen David's coach.
Cooking it up in the pot.
Yeah, Magen David's coach is also, he does not want to blow this lead. You know, with the rivalry that DRS and Magen has created over the last few years, this game is going to go down in the record books.
I mean, 3 minutes left. DRS down 8. These next 3 minutes are going to be very key. DRS really has to come back, and they have to come out strong out of this timeout.
Yeah, I mean, Abram Stein had a great play out of the timeout last time. We'll assume it was his play.
It's just,
let's see it. Let's hope to see it again here.
I hope. I mean, it's just, in my opinion, been a lack of direction from DRS.
Yeah.
They just gotta have an identity offensively.
Keep in mind, it's Magen David's ball here off the jump. DRS has next possession. The first and most important step here is to stop them on defense. Can't let Magen build on this lead any more than it already is.
Very big stop right here.
Yeah, no doubt.
As we loudly hear Jonah Barry leading the greenhouse chanting, defense, defense.
Well, if nobody's going to do it, why not him? You know, the greenhouse isn't exclusive to DRS students, as long as we're all on DRS side.
Oh, no, I'm all for the Arctus. That was just...
yeah, no, I know.
I mean, sarcastic comment because the greenhouse sucks.
It hasn't been great tonight.
As the Siri gets a wide open shot.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, Jacob. What just happened?
I mean, we came out of a timeout, and they just seemed to be lost. I don't know what just happened there.
Yeah, Zach Brown slowly taking the ball. Ari Safford, the freshman, trying to round up the troops in the greenhouse. It's not working. Brown goes up the layup. He's blocked by Nasiri. Great defensive play by Nasiri. 10-point lead for Magen David, reaching 3 minutes left in the final quarter of the game. Cohen is going to slow it down for good measure here.
This is just a big stop by DRS. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left. You're down 10. You got to stop and try to go on a little run here. You got to get Cyclic involved with the three-point game.
Yeah, keep in mind, DRS was up 53-52 at the beginning of this quarter. It's 67-57 now, Magen David. I'm going to let you do the math yourself. It's not pretty.
It is not pretty.
Cohen has it here. DRS has no answer for this three-man rotation at top of the key. Now goes down low to Entebbe. Easy layup. 12-point lead here for Magen David.
I mean, just, again, a lack of direction, a lack of awareness, a lack of anything, everything, I mean, from DRS's defense. And offensively, they're not being that much better. They've just completely fallen apart here.
Yeah. Approximately 2 minutes left. The Siri called for the foul, and Valensky's not happy about that. Stops the clock. We got to put up shots now quickly. 4 possessions, assuming those are all three-pointers, which is not guaranteed at all.
I mean,
and
DRS needs to hustle.
Yeah, at the same time, they're not playing defense, so I don't want to call it.
Not a recipe for success.
I don't want to call it over. I don't want to do that.
But it's over. It's over. Go home.
Yeah.
To our 10 viewers, you can sign off now.
Jacob Berry, I'd like to call you mistaken there. We have 60 viewers right now. Thank you to all those who have watched. If you're a DRS student, we don't thank you. You should be in the greenhouse. There is absolutely no excuse.
No, we thank you for watching.
No, we don't.
Support. Okay.
We don't support the DRS students. We love the parents for watching. We always welcome you. Magen David fans, welcome. DRS students, we're happy to have you viewing, but there's no reason you shouldn't be in the greenhouse. Less than 2 minutes left. DRS called the foul. This game's over.
To our 60 viewers, I mean, the game's basically over. To our 60 viewers, look, the greenhouse sucks. We need as much as we can get right now. On the greenhouse chat, please, everybody hit up Ari and Moshe, criticizing their lack of leadership here, because the greenhouse was just completely disgusting tonight in a huge game for DRS.
Yeah.
We need to be better than this.
That's kind of been the theme for the whole season. It seems like the greenhouse is only supportive when things are going well for DRS.
I mean, and we talked about David Waterboy before, as we say, with the double meaning there.
Yeah.
Waterboy, he got kicked from the greenhouse chat this week, and that caused to start a huge controversy.
Hey, we don't talk about DRS politics on air. I don't know if that's worth it.
I mean, last person to do that, last person to talk negatively on air, didn't work out so well for him.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Danny.
Rest in peace. Moment of silence.
As Cohen makes it a 13-point game.
I mean,
minute 40 left. Yeah, I don't know when it happened, but like we said, and I said specifically about this year, but it seems to be the whole Magen team. They have this ability to just, out of nowhere, score 10 points.
They just explode. It's like reminds me of the Warriors from the past couple of years. Not this year, but they can be doing nothing for a 3-minute span and all of a sudden just explode for 12 points within a very short period of time.
Yeah, AJ Bennett hitting his first or second bucket of the game. It's not going to do much now.
12-point game with a minute 30. Oh, AJ.
Yeah.
And it's now a 10-point game with a minute 20 left.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a game.
You know, optimism is amazing. Magen calls timeout. He is not going to let his players give this up. You know, great play by AJ there, you know, to get the bucket and the steal. It was a good job there. 10-point lead.
I
you know,
mean,
nothing's impossible.
The Magen coach is not happy right now. They're just giving the ball up. They got to be smarter than that.
Yeah, I mean, for those who were watching DRS Frisch Varsity a few years ago, against DRS, unfortunately, Frisch hit 2 3-pointers with under 30 seconds left. It's not over yet.
As the great Kevin Garnett once said, anything is possible! And I think that DRS could possibly come back here. I know we were just talking about how they can't, but hopefully.
We threw in the towel already. You know, can we take that towel back? I don't know.
I mean, honestly, the towels, we probably lost this game, but
yeah, 120,
maybe
123 left exactly. DRS, Magen is already in the bonus, which is probably a good thing for DRS. But if they hit the free throws, you know, it will make a huge difference. Here's Cohen. Intebi. Gives it to Dweck. He's going to hold it. Dweck, heavily pressured by Valensky. Timeout by Magen. Good call by Magen, coach, to not allow a turnover to happen. You know, that was 11 seconds there on the clock. Magen takes another timeout. 1:12 left. The greenhouse is dissipating. But
I mean, it's hard for a non-existent thing to dissipate, but
well, in substance, it wasn't there, but in like they were there physically.
So like spiritually, they were gone though.
Yeah,
they were just gone.
For those guys who were in the greenhouse in last year's DRS TABC game. I'm not even talking about the championship, the varsity hockey. We need that, and for those listening, for those who are going to listen tomorrow, let's make a bigger effort, DRS, to be in the greenhouse for the bigger games. You know, playoff season, it may seem like a while away. It's around the corner. Come vacation time, right after that, it'll be playoffs, and we have to assume DRS will make the playoffs. You know, 4-3, assuming this holds up the way it is. It's a series foul. Will go to the line for 1-1.
You're also assuming that key parts of the greenhouse will still be in the school by after winter break.
Whoa. Controversial topics, not worth bringing up on air, Jacob.
I mean, after winter break, people just don't come to school that much. They take it more lightly.
All right, good cover up, Jacob. Anyway, Nasiri at the line. He's going to shoot his first. And it's no good.
Very rare miss by Nasiri there.
You know, Brown is slowing down. Gives it to AJ for 3. That's good.
And it's a 7-point game with 56 seconds left.
You know, Nasiri got a foul. Travels calls.
Excellent defense by Shuey. 7-point game. DRS is ball with 50 seconds left.
Wow. I don't believe what I'm seeing.
If DRS can mount this comeback, and the greenhouse is back in it. It's almost as if they're watching the live stream.
Valensky has it here. Gives it to Brown. Brown goes strong. Give it to Lensky. That's good. 5-point game.
And it's a 5-point game.
Abel calls a timeout to stop the clock. You know, I want to take that towel back.
Wow, DRS just making us eat our words. Excellent playing by DRS there.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, there are more guys in the greenhouse, you know, sort of proving my point. That
and the greenhouse doing an I believe chant.
Eliezer Herschel with the DRS construction hat. You know, 5 points, it's not impossible. You know,
it's more, harder things have been done.
Yeah, 100%. I was saying 6 points with 30 seconds left about the Frisch game. How about 5 points with 37?
Wow, very possible. DRS, imagine this goes to OT.
Yeah, so let's assume, let's talk scenarios here. Let's assume DRS needs to foul Magen. It's still a 1-1. One more time, it's a 1-1. It'll be their 9th foul. They missed a shot.
DRS can hit a 3. It's a 2-point game with around 20 seconds
left.
Which
keep in mind that if they would foul Magen, that would put them at two shots at the line. So even if they miss the first, they have another chance for the second. But, you know, 37 seconds left. You know?
It's a game. It's a game. It's
I'm not going to make any predictions. I apologize for,
and by the way,
for throwing in the towel.
Shout out to Levine on the bench wearing his Gucci sweatshirt with a beautiful velvet blazer
Yeah.
over it. I know I'm distracting from the game, but I saw that in the huddle, and I just
Yeah,
wanna
that's
shout him
okay. Yoni Lean currently in unable to play on the team for undisclosed reason. Anyway, DRS Magen has it. Ooh, foul by Valensky.
out. Good effort by Valensky there. You got to hand to
Yeah,
Valensky.
that's a classic call, and I think that was a foul because while he did poke it with one hand,
He hit his arm a bit there.
and
Came
also
from behind.
the other arm was on the back. So
Yeah.
Magen not putting any guys on the line. A miss here will be huge.
This is very big for DRS.
The greenhouse is
the
loud
greenhouse is in it.
as
Oh.
Cohen hits it. Makes it a 6-point game.
And it's still just a 2-possession game. If he misses the shot, still very much able to come back. A quick 3 will put them in a 3-point position.
Wow, easy
Ice.
for Cohen. But who knows? 30 seconds.
Quick 3 right here, and we're
Valensky
right
has
back in it.
Brown, Steinberg, rebound. No good.
And DRS, I don't know why they didn't go for a 3 there. I don't know why they're trying to. Oh, Ezra with the catch. I don't know why they weren't trying to go for a 3 there.
Brown.
Again, just not going for a 3.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. 9.
I mean, this game's over.
Yeah.
Is he going to dunk? He's going to dunk? No,
good
he didn't dunk.
Good last second effort.
And that's the game.
Yeah, great contest. Let's say that.
I mean, for 3 quarters, it was
For
extremely
3 quarters
close.
and 3 minutes.
It was a very good game.
Defensive breakdown, offensive breakdown in the end. I'm going to take the positive approach here. DRS 4-3, not great. But at the same time, I think this game is a kind of a head turner to what could come in terms of.
You know what? We played a very good team. I know we lost this game, and for the standings, it's not that great, but they're still very much alive. They only lost by 7. It was a very close game. They had a few mental mistakes that hopefully they can fix. And overall, even though they might not have won, even though it might not be such a good feeling to lose like this, there are positives to take out of this game.
Yeah, final score 75-68. Magen David the winner. Magen David moved to 6-1, still first atop the standings. DRS moving to 4-3. We talked about it. DRS will bounce back, I'm sure. Come playoff time, they'll be ready.
I mean, hopefully DRS can bounce back from this. I mean, they have very good players. They have a lot of talent on their roster. Hopefully they can just put it together. Again, it's just mental lapses, in my opinion, where they, on offense, they got lost towards the end of the game there, and they just gotta fix that up.
Yeah, for those of you tuning in, we thank you. I'm Hill Glovchuk alongside Jacob Berry, and everybody should have a great night.